Hey guys, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. So, it is 11:11. As we're starting this video, my intention was to do a twin flame reading today. This morning when I did a little bit of a pre-shuffle for you guys because I wanted to know what we could possibly talk about. Believe in the Impossible came out again. So that one, it just reminded me of the last twin flame reading that happened, and that card had popped out. Shortly after that, though, something happened. It started snowing here, and it was beautiful. Like, the snowflakes were massive. I've never seen snowflakes like that. I'm just looking for the card. And when I looked outside, the first thing that came to my mind was this picture. And it's, believe in the impossible. And in the last twin flame reading, we had talked about unions coming together in the 12/12 portal, which just happened a couple of days ago. And then I looked outside, and it's just this beautiful, magical, like, there's big snowflakes, and it just felt very magical and beautiful. And I was like, you know what, today we're doing a twin flame reading. And then I was kind of thinking about it, and then I was getting ready to start this video, for some reason I was guided to just go downstairs for a second, and one of my clocks is kind of ahead a little bit, and when I went downstairs to look at the clock, it said 11:11. So I took that as confirmation, and I just kind of want to show you guys how beautiful it is outside right now. So that beautiful energy, it just feels warm and fuzzy and gorgeous. So just wanted to channel that today and show you that. So I'm just gonna adjust this a little bit. All right, so let's get this going. The camera might fall. Yeah, there we go. So let's fix this. Okay, so let's start this reading. I'm going to start off with the singing bowls. So just take a second to kind of relax and calm yourself. Just sit up, relax, breathe in, take deep breaths, and I'm going to use the, sorry guys, I'm trying to focus here. The crown chakra, crown and third eye chakra singing bowl. So this is going to help to open up your third eye and your crown chakra to better hear and connect with your higher self and the divine. And then we're going to do a heart healing chakra cleansing as well with the heart chakra singing bowl. Okay, so let's do this one first. So this is going to clear out any energies as well in and around the space and in your space, and I'm just going to clear out the energies here. Okay, so we have a good environment and energy to work with. So calling in the guides, the spirit guides, angels, archangels of the collective for those who need to hear this video. Calling in my angel guides, my spirit guides, my higher self to come through and to communicate these messages. For the Twin Flame Collective, calling in the higher selves of the Twin Flames, the masculine and the feminine. Thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Heart chakra. Okay. So this is just going to cleanse your heart chakra, cleanse your heart, remove any blockages, anything that's preventing you from feeling love and light and happiness, anything that's preventing you from your masculine or from coming into union within yourself between your masculine and feminine energies, all right? So let's start this one. Actually, I like this one a little bit better. Okay. And if if you need to, just hold like an intention of anything that you want to heal and release. All right, that's all nice and cleared out. Hope you guys are feeling good and centered and relaxed. Okay, so let's get the cards out. As always, we're going to start off with the Moonology deck here. I'm just going to move this. These crystals have this huge rose quartz here. Felt like that was definitely needed for this. Okay, so just emitting positive love and light and bringing in that energy into this reading. Okay, so Spirit, what messages does the collective need to hear for this twin flame union? What is the overall energies right now that the twin flame collective, wow, I can't speak, the twin flame collective is dealing with today? I ask you to come forward with messages of truth, healing, and light. Okay, so I cut the deck. We have, yes, a new start is coming, so new moon, and we have look at the big picture, looking at the bigger picture, sorry. So when we're always so focused on like, when is it going to happen? Where's my twin flame? What's he doing? Blah, 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 all this stuff, and not focusing on the reason of the twin flame union, what it's bringing into your life, what it's opened you up to if you've already met your twin flame, how it's changed your life, looking at the bigger picture as in how it's affecting the collective as a whole, and how your light and what you're nourishing yourself with and what light you're bringing into yourself and self-care you're bringing yourself is feeding the whole union as a whole and the collective as a whole, right? So concentrating on the bigger picture, the bigger purpose of the twin flame union, the actual love and stuff that comes with it. Yes, it's a big part of it, but it's not the biggest part of it. The biggest part of it is the soul mission that you both have and carry in your contracts together to fulfill throughout your lifetimes together, all the karmic baggage that you promised to clear out so that you guys could come in together, and then somehow whatever your mission is here to give to the collective to raise a vibration, right? In whatever way that is in both of your lives. Okay, that could be through your careers, through work, through your mission together. You guys could be doing stuff together or apart, but then coming together as a union, right? So all of these energies throughout your life have been orchestrated somehow by the universe to affect so many people's lives. Like if you think of like how we talk about karmic connections, that are blocking twin flame unions and stuff, those karmic connections that your twin has with like a soulmate connection who you're viewing as a karmic connection, you actually made a contract with that person that they're with, okay? Or the person that was a soulmate for you in the past, that, you know, you have left and is no longer worked out for you. You made a soul contract with that person, and those, how am I going to word this? Those karmic connections of both sides of the twin flame union, so the masculine and the feminine, and the karmics that they're dealing with, you guys are both dealing with, sorry, have also made karmic contracts with each other so that they fulfill something within the union, within the relationship, at the time, and then that teaches the divine masculine and the divine feminine lessons within themselves, things that they need to look at, things they need to purge in order for them to become a whole person and to come together too, right? So like everybody in your life you've made a contract with to learn something from, whether you view someone as victimizing you, as someone persecuting you, as someone who, you know, just made you feel terrible, those people that made you feel beautiful and whole, like everybody is a teacher in your life. So when we say karmic person, it's not necessarily like a bad thing. Your person's ex is not a bad thing because you actually had a contract with them. Okay, that makes more sense if you understand it better that way. Okay, to teach your twin a lesson and then for your soulmate that you had was teaching you a lesson. So nothing is bad. Everything is always making you a better person and has brought you to where you are today. Okay, so I just wanted to clear that up and get that out there. So yes, looking at the bigger picture, looking at, if you're saying, oh, you know, my twin flame is in another union right now, or with a soulmate connection, or dealing with a karmic environment, a toxic maybe environment, or something like that, that you just need to look at the bigger picture and how it's fulfilling them, like playing a role in their life, making them into a stronger, better person, so you two can come together as a whole. So looking at things with compassion, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at, and what they're kind of just saying right now. Compassion is a big thing. We need to have a lot of compassion for the bigger picture and stop being so focused on when is it happening for me, okay? Focus on you. Focus on your life. Focus on the good that you're bringing into the world, and how you can do that every day. And every day you are taking smaller steps of bringing your union together. All right? So whenever that may happen, stop thinking when. Okay? So let's get this started. Finally, spirits, angels, archangels, what messages do we have for the collective today? Oh, 11:11 on the clock. Perfect timing. Okay, spirits, angels, archangels, what is the overall energy for the union that is coming together at this time after this 12-12 portal? What popped out? Let's see. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So, positive energy. Full moon in Libra. Something is coming full circle right now, or is going to be coming full circle. This is the energy that you guys are both working with. The last time that the overall energy was the same thing, it was new moon in Libra. Interesting. Okay. New moon in Libra. So that was a new moon, planting seeds. It was a new romantic cycle begins. This is full moon. This is manifestation. This is something coming full circle. Balance is coming in. A win-win outcome is in the forecast. So unions are definitely happening right now, in and around this time, and in and around the holidays. Okay. Strongly. They're coming in. So from the last reading, I'm taking it as this is an update. So it could be that things are still being worked out and will eventually, sooner rather than later, be brought into balance. Okay, so we still have to see where the masculine is on this side and where the feminine is over here. But as your overall reading, okay, as the overall reading right now, you guys are both are coming into balance. That is the overall message. So let's see where the masculine is right now in his environment. So spirits, angels, archangels, where is the masculine in his environment space right now? What is the masculine's overall energy? Spirits, angels, archangels, where is the masculine's overall energy right now? Angels, archangels. Awesome. Love it. They're closing out karmic cycles. And because we're going through an eclipse season right now, eclipses are when they eclipse situations out of your life for good. Okay? We've gotten this card before. I think in the last reading, this one did come out, and I can't remember where it came out for which side it came out for, but this one is they're definitely closing out a karmic cycle of some sort in their life. So it doesn't have to be a person. It could just be a situation, something that's kept them held back in their life, something that they have learned the lesson. Whatever it is, they know they need to shut the door on that, hammer it shut, throw away the key, and never go back ever again. That is where they are right now. So that is why I'm feeling this union, this win-win outcome is in the forecast, this balance that's coming in, that's being restored right now, is because he now realizes what he has to close out, what he has to do, and he's doing it. So on the masculine side, also I'm saying he because it goes with masculine, but remember we have both feminine and masculine energies within us, so just take whatever resonates with you, okay? So on the masculine side, whoever this is, they're closing out a karmic cycle for good and never going back because they realize that this environment or situation or people that they're around or person they're around is not meant for them. It is not contributing to their lives. It's not bringing in anything anymore. There's nothing left there for them. They've learned the lesson. Okay, that lesson's been learned, and it's time to close it out and move forward to where they know they need to go. There we go. All right. So where else is the masculine in his current environment? Oh, okay. So he wants some more. So looking at the bigger picture. All right. It wanted to show itself before. The masculine is seeing the bigger picture. They're seeing the union for what it is. And they're not letting pride get in their way. So we have full moon in Leo and full moon in Sagittarius. So you could possibly be dealing with one of those signs. Doesn't have to be. That's just the energy that the masculines are harnessing right now. So we have all full moons right now on the table, which means completions, manifestations coming through. The masculine's also doing a lot of work on his solar plexus, calling like really in his power. I'm getting with this right now. I know it says don't let pride get in your way, but he's not letting pride get in his way anymore. Like he's going after what he wants. He's knows these two energies, the colors here are very, very similar. So he is getting shit done, basically, are the messages that are coming through right now. Sorry, if I keep like stuttering and not getting my words out right, it's just hard to talk and get messages at the same time. I'm still kind of trying to learn how to do that properly. So just bear with me, okay? Have a little bit of patience. Patience is a virtue. All right, I've learned that. Bottom of the deck, guys. Expect powerful change, okay? Something big is happening. And I'll get into my meditation last night, but there was a huge shift this morning. So we will get into that. But back to the masculine. So he is seeing the bigger picture right now. Whereas before he was like, if I remember, yeah, he was doing healing on himself. Right, the masculines were doing a lot of healing on their heart, still working through fears, and now he's seeing the bigger picture. And with this arrow, I'm zoning in on that, it's like Cupid's bow, like, you know, he knows where his heart lies right now. My heart chakra is like on fire. So yeah, he knows where his heart lies. He's following that arrow, and he's not letting pride get in his way. He's called his power back. I'm pretty sure that was part of the last energy check-in we did with the collective last week. He's calling his power back. He's not letting pride get in his way. He's taking action, and he's like super confident, right? He's called his power back, and this is him. Masculines very much in their power, knowing what they want, and they're going after it, okay? So be prepared, feminines, all right? This is awesome. Your masculine has done the work. Wherever he is, whether you know who your twin is or not, just know that they're doing the work and they're coming. Okay, if you're doing your work, if you're focusing on yourself, divine feminine, and you are just in your power, holding your power, you guys mirror each other, right? So oh yes, oh my God. All right, something just hit me. This was in the divine feminine's energy last time. So divine feminines mirroring, see what happens when you are in your power and you do your thing and you hold your light. You mirror, the masculine feels that, and vice versa, like you feel him, right? So now it's in the masculines. How beautiful is that? They have found the power within them. They were doing healing. Healing from issues of not feeling worthy, because it was, the card they got was you are, what was it? Oh my God, it was New Moon in Virgo. Oh yeah, you are good enough. Okay, so they realize, like, you know what? I'm better than this. I'm better than the situations that I am surrounding myself in, than the toxic environments, than in places where I don't belong anymore, and with people that I don't mesh well with. Like, it really started to fall away from them, and they started to see the illusions, is what I'm getting, that were surrounding them, because your masculine went through a spiritual awakening. Divine feminines went through it, I'm getting, in the summertime when we had the eclipses in Cancer. Now the masculines are following suit, especially where the planetary alignments are right now, where Mars is doing something and Venus, she's doing something up there too. I can't quite remember what it is, but it's like masculines are now, like, they switched roles. So masculines are taking the lead. I believe that's what it is. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And yeah, and that's what's happening right now. So the masculines are going through this eclipse season and awakenings. Eclipses really spark awakenings, and the masculines with this full moon eclipse card and us being in another eclipse in Capricorn, which is a south node, which is all about karmic energy, closing out karmic situations. That is what they're doing right now. So be super, super proud, and also be proud of yourself, because with your divine masculine, with your masculine energy within yourself, you're also closing out karmic energies. You're putting up your boundaries and you're shutting that door for good and never looking back. So you both should be very, very proud. Okay. So that's where the divine masculine is at. Very cool, guys. Let's see. And yes, on the bottom of that, expect powerful change. Lovely. Leaving that there. Okay. Let's see where the divine feminine's at. Spirits, angels, archangels. Where's the divine feminine at? Where are the divine feminines at right now, currently? Interesting. You guys are both working. I'm sorry. This is really cool. This is the south node. Sorry, that's Zeus in the background barking. If you can hear my dog. South node, Capricorn, karmic energies. You guys are mirroring each other, okay? You guys are both clearing out. You're both using this eclipse energy to eclipse the things out of your life that 21-12 mirroring energies on the clock there. Just had to tell you that. Yeah, you guys are both not letting your past hold you back. South node is Capricorn. North node is Cancer. So yeah, bottom of the deck here for feminines. What do you need to release? Don't let your past hold you back. That is anything. Do the work. Continue to do the work, because it's working. Okay, you're letting go of this. You're letting go of your past. A full moon right now is so powerful, and this eclipse season is so powerful right now. It's such a beautiful time. So just know that we're working with these energies very strongly. It is a powerful, powerful change that is taking place between the both of you right now and in the collective. Yeah, you guys are mirroring each other. Like, this is awesome. I can't wait to see what else is coming out. All right, spirits. What else are the divine feminines doing? What is in the divine feminine's energy? Okay, new moon in Virgo. It is a time to give rather than take. I'm getting from this. Yeah. You guys have been giving a lot to yourself, right? Working on yourself, and continue to do that. Don't stop doing that. When your masculine comes in, though, what I'm getting is do not rip his head off, okay? If you guys haven't been in communication, these are for those in separation right now I'm getting for. If you haven't been in communication with your divine masculine, it's time to give love, show that you are the bigger person, and you understand that he had to do what he had to do to clear out all that karmic energy in order for him to come back as a whole person, because he knew before, when he was struggling with self-worth and all that stuff from our past reading that came out, that he wasn't ready. And, you know, he was kind of doing that as a favor to you, whether you took it personally. Obviously, like, it sucks to feel that way, but he was doing it for you because he didn't want you to see him like that, right? And he had to gain his power back. And now that he's in his power and he's ready to gaining the courage and the strength to come forward towards you, and seeing the bigger picture now and awakening, right? The divine feminines awaken first, divine masculines usually follow suit. So you've already been through that. Divine feminines went through this in July, okay? I know I went through my awakening in July, and man, was it intense, okay? That was a Cancer eclipse, and that was in my sign. So for any of you Cancers who felt that, let me know in the summertime, or any awakenings that you went through. I would love to know your story about that. But getting back to this, yeah, it's a time for you to give love. Show him that you are full of love. You are the light. You are the light that is guiding the masculines, okay? So this is saying it's a time to give rather than to take, okay? It's time for you to show the love to the masculines and the compassion. Again, that word is coming to my mind. Compassion. Have so much compassion for the masculine, all right? Let's see, what else, Spirit? What else is the divine feminine? What are they working with? What else are the divine feminines working with, Spirit? What else are the divine feminines working with, Spirit? What other energies are the divine feminine harnessing right now? are very close to achieving your goal. How beautiful. A win-win outcome is in the forecast for you, right? So you're very close to achieving the goal of union. It's coming. It's coming in. I know Divine Feminines have been like, when is it coming? It is very, very, very close. Because you're not letting your past hold you back. You're not bringing karmic baggage into the union. Neither of you are. You're both closing it out. You guys are both mirroring each other here. So now this is a message for you, Divine Feminines, that you are very close to achieving the goal that you've been waiting for. And Divine Masculine is seeing the bigger picture right now. That's what you've been waiting for. Like, for them to get that aha moment, for them to go through their awakening, for this collective group. Because there's different waves of twin flames, right? Different waves of collective groups. So not everybody obviously awakens at the same time, but certain collective groups obviously awaken together. Okay, that's the ascension process. People awaken together to raise the vibrations of the planet, even like with strong surges of energy at a time, because that's what we need here, right? And the whole collective needs it. I'm laughing because full moon in Gemini, another full moon. Again, this repeated from the last reading that we did together. So the answers you need are coming. Okay, guys, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. Again, overall energy. So we have a lot of full moon energy. So full moons, again, all about manifestation energy. The sign of the twin, Gemini. This is when unions are coming together, right? We know this. We've heard this. Bottom of the deck, a new start is coming. So that's the new moon that we're ending off with. So new beginnings, new starts. But yeah, everything is coming to fruition. Everything is taking place. There is, how many full moons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new full moons here on the table. Very powerful, okay? Manifest whatever you manifested, whatever seeds you planted in the new moon that we had in Sagittarius, it's coming in. It's coming in now, and it's coming in fast. All right, so expect that powerful change that's coming. Let's see what other messages we're going to get. I just want to see. Get the romance angels, and then we'll get into the tarot, and we'll see where the Divine Masculine and Feminines are in their headspace, mind space, and the actions that are coming in. So I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee. Wow, it's snowing so much outside, guys. It's so beautiful. I love it. What a pretty, pretty day. Okay. So, spirits, angels, archangels, messages that we have for the collective, for the twin flame connection and unions. All right. So, let's see. Where is the Divine Masculine at right now? What emotions is the Divine Masculine feeling towards this union and towards their Divine Feminine? Spirits, angels, archangels, messages from the devil. All right, clearly they want to talk. So, we're not going to take all those, guys. So, spirits, angels, archangels. Okay. So they got, yes, this is your soulmate. Worth waiting for. It is safe for you to love. Make the effort. And bottom of the deck, guys. Very soon. See, it's happening. It's happening. Just keep believing the impossible. Believe in magic. Today is honestly, it feels beautiful. I don't know if you're vibing on this energy right now, but it feels magical. And I think at the end, if I can remember, I'll get into the meditation again from last night and the shift that happened and that I felt as soon as I woke up again this morning at 4:30. I don't sleep anymore. I don't know what's happening. Definitely another ascension. And if you're going through ascensions, typically you only sleep for like 5 hours or so because your body is so supercharged and full of pranic life force energy within you. And your body doesn't need like all that sleep because you're so full of energy, and your spirit is waking you up to give you more downloads and for you to meditate and to listen. So listen to what your angels are trying to tell you and what your higher self is trying to tell you. So here what we have in the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine knows, yes, you're worth waiting for. This is all like the way that everything happened needed to happen between you guys. So the whole separation coming together, they are very much aware of that, is what I'm getting, that you and this whole connection was worth waiting for, whether you know your Divine Masculine or not. yeah, they know that this was all, everything that happened, all the things that had to take place, and the way things were orchestrated, how things were blocked, things were coming together, like all of that, it was just all part of divine timing. And the fact that you were always there for them when they came back, and you were always kind to them, you were just always somehow in their life, or someone they could come back to and talk to without you, like, you know, freaking out on them, is what I'm getting. They really honor and respect that about you. And they know and they feel like it's so safe to love around you. Where in their past, with any soulmate from their past, any karmic from their past, it was not safe for them. And it really took them a long time to get over that, okay? So that could be one of the reasons. What I'm getting is why this person for you took so long to come back. It could have been, 7 years. I don't know why I just got 7 years for some reason, but it could have been this could be a 7-year journey for someone out there, but it's because they just had a lot of things that they were not willing to let go of just yet. And that's okay, because everybody works in their own divine timing, right? But they are ready to make the effort. It says, great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. So, yeah. Divine Masculine is in his fields right now. He knows that you are his soulmate, that it's safe for him to love you, and he's ready to make the effort, guys. Like, he is really ready to put the effort into this situation right now. So that's beautiful. And he knows that you were worth waiting for. He knows that, okay? So just honor that about the divine masculine, okay? He knows what this connection is. He's very aware of it. He feels like it is something otherworldly, is what I'm getting. Like he may not obviously know about twin flame unions or journeys just yet, but I'm sure you will inform him when it's ready. Do not just come out and say, I think you're my twin flame. That may scare them off. But eventually, you know, as the union grows, you will he'll click. It'll click for him. Okay, is what I'm getting. So let's see where the divine feminine is. Again, very soon. In his head space, mind space, heart space, whatever space, he knows it's time to make the effort very soon. So divine feminines, get ready. Where is divine feminine at, Spirit? Where is the divine feminine at? Where are they? Where are the divine feminines in their environment? Headspace, heart space, what are they feeling right now? Spirits, angels, archangels, where is the divine feminine collective at? That one was showing itself and it, jeez. All right, so these want to come out. It did come out. Okay, so divine feminine is feeling the separation, yeah, and she is feeling a little bit of deception, right? Okay, so now I'm seeing why this is coming up for you guys, divine feminines. When it says time to give rather than take, I know you feel like you've been deceived in this separation, but like we were saying before, it's time to give love, okay? Open your heart, as it's green right now, right? So right now, hello. It is green. Heart chakra. You need to give love, okay? Yes, you may feel deceived, but you don't know the whole story. So until you can know the whole story, whatever it is, right, have compassion, all right? Yes, the divine feminines right now are feeling like there's been some sort of deception that happened. She could feel like divine masculine, you know, is still with a karmic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting strongly right now. Divine feminines think that divine masculine is with other people, other women, they're playing the field, all this stuff, which, I mean, it could very well be. But remember, we are all on a journey, a self journey, and we all make mistakes. We all have to learn in certain ways. I'm not saying condone the behavior. Obviously, no, it is not okay to go out and cheat and do all this stuff, but something happens where the divine masculine had a tower moment, an epiphany, and in order for him to come forward, he had to go through that to realize what he has in front of him, where he truly belongs, and he does see that, okay? And that's why that full moon eclipse is here, to eclipse all that toxic energy out for good, like once and for all. So the separation is no more, and it doesn't happen anymore, okay? So that's what Divine Feminine is feeling. And also bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine is getting to know each other. So yeah, what we were saying, get to know, like, you obviously want to get to know your Divine Masculine a lot better and stuff like that. But get to know the situation better too. Ask questions. Don't be scared to ask questions. I mean, again, don't attack your Divine Masculine when he comes in for you. But, you know, just talk about stuff. Say, I want to have open and honest communication, and just be, again, very compassionate and understanding with what the Divine Masculine is saying and trying to convey to you, okay? But there is this sense the Divine Feminine wants to get to know you better, Divine Masculine, okay? She is ready, okay? She's willing to open her heart. She wants to get to know you better. Okay, through the separation, the on and off, she's ready and wants to communicate and have open and honest communication. So if there's ever a time for you to be honest, Divine Masculines, if you haven't been fully open with her, it is time, like now it's time to do that, okay? She's ready for that though. So, and 555, 3555 just was on the clock, so that is change, all right? So get ready for some big changes to come through. All right, so let's get into the tarot. Super excited for tarot. I just want to say, bottom of the deck, children, I mean, you guys could have children together, or there could be children affecting your situation, but what I get a lot from this is childhood wounds, all right? So strongly what I'm getting is your Divine Masculine was working through a lot of childhood wounds, sorry, and you triggered that in him when you guys came into union. He was faced with a lot of things that he hadn't faced in a long time, and had to work through those wounds, whether he was aware of it or not. That is, for me, what was being closed out to once and for all. Realizing his worth, realizing he is worthy of you and this connection, but also realizing that he had to work on some things in order to come to you, and those stemmed from childhood wounds. All right. Wow, big message there. And I'm just like, I am on fire right now. So I don't know, that's just like a lot of fire energy. I'm feeling from both sides. Passion energy. Okay, so let's see where is Divine Masculine in his headspace, Spirit? Where is the Divine? Oops, this thing is starting to tip over. Okay, so where is Divine Masculine in his headspace, Spirit? Where is the Divine Masculine in his headspace? How is he currently thinking about the Divine Feminines? How are the Masculines currently thinking about the union and the Divine Feminines? What is in their headspace currently? Please come forward with messages of truth, healing, and light for the collective, Spirit. Spirits, angels, archangels, where is the Divine Masculine in his headspace? Oh, yeah. So we got the Ace of Pentacles here. What is standing out so much for me right now is that green. He's healed. He's done the work, right, Divine Feminines? He's healed, closed out that door, and he's ready to walk through that new path towards you, if you can see that right there. Okay? He's ready to offer you that, and red, just passion and love, right? This is the Divine, also represents that, but he's really thinking about offering you something tangible. Coins are all about tangible, earthly, practical, 3D things. So this is something that he's not just going to say something to you and then walk off again. Like, he's serious this time around. If this is another round for you guys, or if this is just like a brand new beginning, take it how it resonates, right? Or if you're already in a twin flame union and you guys are having some issues and stuff like that, this is an offer of a higher level of something tangible here for your relationship. And this is what he's thinking in his head, but he wants to offer you something, and something big. Okay, so here we have the World card. This is all about success, new beginnings. I'm getting for this travel, He could be traveling or thinking of traveling towards you from a distance if you guys live at a distance from each other. But yeah, and he wants success with this, like, and he's thinking, like, how can I successfully come towards the divine feminine right now and give her this offer, you know, after I could have, obviously, I have deceived her, is what I'm getting. After I have deceived her, and as I look over, I didn't even see this at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, toxic environment, deception, it could be, but also clearing the air, parting, the clouds parting, right? Letting that sun and the divine come in and just dropping the swords, letting it go, letting whatever fight maybe you guys possibly had, whatever challenge it was, whatever truths were left unspoken, he's trying to figure out how he can come forward with that, because he's well aware in his headspace. Oh, under that, look, if you guys have had any kind of conflict or any obstacles that were obviously blocking you guys, which, I mean, if you're in separation, there probably was some sort of conflict that happened between the two of you to cause you to go into separation. And he is fully aware of that. Also, internal conflict too. Like, he had some internal battles. A lot of people that were surrounding him too. He had to fight off a lot of people. People were coming at him. He dropped the sword and said, forget this, like, fuck this, I'm out. I'm leaving it behind. I'm leaving toxic situations in the past, and I'm going to offer my divine feminine what I should have a long time ago. But, again, wasn't ready, and that's totally okay, because, again, divine timing was at work, right? So, here's to closing out chapters and starting new ones. This is what he's thinking about, all right? Dropping these swords and moving beyond this conflict that he had with you or with other people in his life. He's putting that behind him and he's eclipsing it out of his life. South Node, Capricorn, remember that energy is very strong right now. So that's his headspace. Let's get one more for his headspace. What is... that just flew right up. So wish fulfillment. Yep. He's coming to offer you... He sees you as his wish fulfillment, okay? He's been thinking about you, thinking about all the good times you guys had together, you know. You guys could have, like, I'm getting, yeah, you know, partying together, going out together, having drinks together, whatever it was, how you guys spent time together. Like, he's really reminiscing of the good times that you guys had together, and he's really smug about it too. Like, he's sitting there, like, thinking about all those good times, all those emotional times, how you made him feel emotionally fulfilled when he was around you. Okay, Divine Feminines, he's ready to come offer you something tangible and emotional. So it's stable, but he's also, because cups are emotion, he's ready to reveal these emotions to you for real. He was holding them back in the past, is what I'm getting. I'm seeing that Five of Wands again, you know, very guarded against opening up to you. Yeah. But now he's ready to be vulnerable and open up to you. See how she's like naked there, right? He's healed. There's that green. He's in that healing energy, healing vibes. That's what's really standing out to me right now. Yeah. He's coming for you, Divine Feminine, and he's just thinking about how to do it, but he knows that you are his wish fulfillment. And he wants to hang out. Like, he wants to go out. I'm seeing, like, you know, going out on a date, like going out for drinks. Yeah. Partying, celebrating. It is the holidays, right? So just be prepared for that. If you are in this collective group, let me know. Okay. So what's going on, Divine? All right, that was fast. So in his heart space, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is quick communication coming in hard and fast. All right, so prepare for that. He's thinking, like, I want to do this, like, right now, right? And this is all Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And we had the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, right? So just... yeah, take that if that resonates with you. Like, if you're dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, it doesn't have to be. We also have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo here on the table. But yeah, he, in his heart space, he wants to come towards you fast and communicate the truth of what's really been happening, what's been going on, what he dealt with. So... yeah, definitely be open to that, Feminines. He's coming in with some form of communication, and it's coming in quick. So that's way too many. But what else is Divine Masculine feeling in his heart space, Spirit? What else is Divine Masculine feeling in his heart space? Wow. Okay. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, Two of Cups. He knows, he is really feeling this union with you. He's been thinking about you. Yeah, I can feel it in my heart space. Like, he knows what this is. He knows that this is a connection that you guys have, and it's undeniable. It's something that he can't stop thinking about. He feels it in his heart, in his soul, that you two are equal partners, and you both feel the same way about each other. And he's ready to express that to you where he hasn't in a while. He's ready to come forward and say what he needs to say and communicate to you about why he was so sneaky in the past. So swords again represent truce. He's coming forward to communicate to you what he was hiding from you in the past. All those things that he may have not necessarily lied to you, but he didn't tell you exactly everything that was going on with him, right? So he could have been sneaky and deceptive, right? And that's why we have the deception energy in the Divine Feminines, because Divine Feminines, we're very intuitive. Like, we understand what's going on, even though, like, we don't want to admit it to ourselves sometimes too, right? We know what's going on. And even though Divine Masculines, like, we don't tell them that, we know. So yeah, they're going to come in and communicate to you what they were hiding from you. Okay, interesting. And so next to that, we have, so what I find interesting about that is we have this Seven of Swords looking at the Three of Swords. They are very aware, Divine Feminines, that they've hurt you. Very aware that they caused heartbreak, they caused this separation, they caused betrayal, they caused you to feel like this in your heart space, right? They caused you to feel separated, they caused you to feel deceived. And they are fully aware of this, and they're feeling it in their heart. Okay, Divine Masculines are feeling this deceptive energy. And with this Queen of Wands here, this is you. This is Divine Feminine energy, right? This is the intuitive, the psychic, the powerful woman knowing her power, very fiery energy, knowing her worth and not taking anything. And he knows that you deserve, and he knows you deserve that. He knows you deserve better, right? He's fully aware of this in his heart, and it hurts him. Yeah, it hurts him that he hurt you, right? Clearly, he can feel the pain in his heart. He knows he deceived you. He's feeling this. He's feeling the heartbreak too, right? Because he's a little unsure if you're going to be receptive to him coming forward to you. He is nervous. He's looking, like, when I see this, I'm seeing him looking at that broken heart, or that Three of Swords, like, oh shit, like, I need to own up, I need to come forward, and I need to say what I'm gonna say, but is she going to take me back? Is she going to be receptive to the things and the truths that I want to come through and tell her, right? Or is she just gonna say, you know, fuck you? Pretty much is what they're thinking. So that's what I'm getting from that, Divine Feminines and Masculines. Let's see. So what is the action that the Divine Masculine is going to take towards the Divine Feminine? What actions are the Divine Masculines going to be taking towards the Divine Feminine spirit in this time? What actions are Divine Masculine going to be taking? Ooh, hello. King of Pentacles, Page of Wands. So King of Pentacles, very loyal, very stable, very trustworthy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if that means anything to anyone, doesn't have to be, but that is the energy that the Divine Masculine is harnessing, and that is honestly the Divine Masculine that you want. Someone who has their shit together, you know, career, work, yeah. Career, work, home life, like everything. Love, compassion. Okay, so look at that. Beautiful. Huh. Okay, so they're in a stable place is what I'm getting from the King of Pentacles card. Before he was not in this energy. he was not feeling stable. He was more in the divine King of Pentacles in reverse energy. Very unstable, very untrustworthy, very unsure of himself, in and out, back and forth, indecisive, right? But he is in the upright position. King of Pentacles upright is somebody that you can trust, you can depend on. When he comes in to tell you this truth that he has, whatever, he's been hiding from you, whether it was something more from him, like, because I was getting childhood wounds, so he didn't necessarily have to be deceiving you. It was just something he maybe just didn't feel like he could tell you at the time, something he was holding back is what I'm getting. But like, that he didn't really have to tell you then and there. Some things are just better kept to themselves, and like there's things that you probably don't tell other people or your divine masculine, right? Like, because you are going through something very personal. So again, this is where that compassion comes in, right? Divine feminines, or masculines, whoever's watching. But yeah, divine or King of Pentacles is ready to be honest, trustworthy, someone that you can rely on. And that pentacle that he's holding, he's in that energy right now. He's harnessing this King of Pentacles energy very strongly. So in his headspace, he's stable, he's ready. In his heart space, he is a little unsure. Like, he's ready with the Knight of Swords to come in and give you this offer, right? But he's a little weary because he knows that he broke your heart. He knows that he severed something between the both of you and caused you guys to go into separation. Yeah, very painful, and it could have been very abrupt too, like out of nowhere, out of the blue, like it just, communication stopped, right? So, and that's usually how it is, with the separation, twin flame journey kind of a thing. That is just how the theme plays out for most twin flames, pretty much all twin flames, because you're here to learn about yourself and do a trigger and catalyze each other to go into separation, to look within, right? So it's all a part of the process. And again, compassion is like the word of the day that they're like drilling in my head right now. Compassion, 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 heart chakra, okay? So that's great. That's beautiful energy to be working with. So Page of Wands, all about creative, passionate, loving energy. So the page, and going on a journey. So he is on his journey. He is on his way to you, right? And to make a small little love offer. Pages are all about messages. So he's ready to take that step and message you or call you or, travel towards you, because we do have the World card if you guys live at a distance from each other. But this is the Page of Wands here. Yeah, he's ready to come in and give you some sort of new beginning in love if you will accept it from him, all right? So that's great. And then we have here in the action place, he's healed himself from, this came out again, the Five of Wands. So it really wants to be known. And the Four of Swords, right? So that's all about healing energy, taking time out, meditating. And this is conflict. This is the inner conflict. And again, I'm looking at this right here. We have childhood wounds, like he really, or whatever it is that he had to heal from the past, he did it. He's healed. He's ready to come forward. All right. Beautiful. He's done it. He's ready to do it. And here we have the Six of Swords. It's all about moving away into calmer waters from those choppy waters right there, right? So we got those choppy waters and then moving into calmer waters. So either you guys do live at a distance from each other and he's coming, because this is all also about travel. But he is either, this is also, I'm getting spirit guides. He's being guided to you. The divine is guiding him. Or this is him coming in to move the twin flame union into calmer waters, out of separation, okay? Because next to that we have the Star card, Aquarius energy. This is all about like wishes coming true, wish fulfillment energy, and following your intuition, being vulnerable, again, pouring out your emotions. So he's ready to pour out his emotions to you. He's ready to be vulnerable. You see the woman here naked, and to come towards his wish fulfillment, his following his intuition, following the stars that are guiding him towards you, divine feminine. He is ready in his action position. He's ready to do this, and he's moving forward into calmer waters and wants to do that with you as well. Okay. So really understand that, really you know, drill that compassion word into your head. If you're sitting there being like, nope, fuck him, fuck this, like, then you're not ready and you haven't really done the work, because if you were ready, you wouldn't be feeling those emotions. Yes, like, obviously feel those emotions, but you wouldn't be like, how do I say this? Projecting them onto him. Okay. You would have learned, like, gone within, said, yes, I'm feeling betrayed right now. I'm feeling hurt. I'm going to feel those out, release them, but have compassion and understanding that he is on his own separate journey. If you two are meant together, you have to forgive him. Okay. This whole journey is all about learning how to forgive. Okay. That is like one of the number one things. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have here the Three of Wands. This is all about expansion, growth, looking towards the future. And travel too. So again, if you are in separation and you guys live far apart from each other, he's ready to take that journey, go on that journey, right? Page of Wands here. But that's all about looking into the future, waiting for the ships to come in. But I don't think he's so much waiting here. It looks like he's more like, I'm ready to go, leaving these two things behind, right? Closing out. Those are karmic situations that he was in, environments, things no longer serving him, leaving something behind to go into calmer waters and with you, Divine Feminine, and with himself too, and to a calmer environment altogether is what I'm getting. Yeah, he's leaving an environment behind that's travel, like travel over land too. We have land and water here, so either or for you guys. Take that how that resonates, if that resonates for you. But yeah, forward movement and expansion, taking that leap of faith and just moving forward with you and ready to message you and go on this journey towards you. So we had that at the bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine. Yeah. All right. So I'm sorry that those are popping out. So we have the Seven of Cups. So, I mean, it could be he's thinking, like he's doing a lot of thinking right now is what I'm getting about how to come towards you, all of these possible ways that he could do it and go about how he can apologize to you. Page of Cups, right? A small offer of love, flirtatious energy. He could just come in and act like nothing ever really happened and, you know, try to flirt with you right off the bat. But this is also about an apology. So I'm feeling that a little bit more here, you know, kind of flirty, right? But definitely wanting to apologize for whatever caused you guys to go into separation and wanting to start over again. So let's see what the Divine Feminine is feeling into, sorry, I was just reading my phone there. What the Divine Feminine is thinking in her headspace right now about the Divine Masculine. Very interested to see what the Divine Feminine is thinking right now. So, wow. Divine Feminines, you're coming out as the Queen of Cups. So in your head, you are in this Queen of Cups energy, beautiful. And she did come out upright, which is great. You are in that compassionate, loving, nurturing, this is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, emotional, energy, but you're owning your emotions. Wow. I honestly, guys, I've never noticed that green throne that she's sitting on before. I don't know why it's standing out so much to me right now, but wow, okay. So that green right there, in here, a time to give rather than take. You're in this giving and receiving, like receptive energy. The Queen of Cups is very receptive. She's very compassionate. She's very in her feels, right? And the green throne and that green energy right now, it's just all the more message for you, Divine Feminines, to really give your emotions, right? And Divine Feminine is in that space. This is her head space, right? So Divine Masculines, Divine Feminine is in receptive mode. She's ready to listen to you with whatever you're coming for, whatever truths you're coming forward to the Divine Feminine. She's ready to hear them and listen compassionately. Okay, I'd be very worried if she was like this because she's really pissed off. But it seems that Divine Feminine has done a lot of healing, right? You Divine Feminines have really worked on yourself. You're coming from your heart center. You're, in a place of love and happiness and nurturing energy. And see how she's holding that cup and she's looking at it like she's ready, like she's nurturing it, right? So Beautiful, Divine Feminines. That is great energy to be in your headspace. What else is in the Divine Feminine's headspace, Spirit? She's waiting is what I'm, yeah. In her headspace, it's like she's sitting there. She has these 3 cups in front of her. She's being offered this other cup from the divine. She's like sitting there waiting. And she, because this is in her headspace, I'm just getting like intuitively, she knows that this is what's being offered to her, but she's waiting. Like she knows that this is coming. Divine Feminines, you have known this for a while. You've known you've been on this journey for a while, and you're just waiting for your Divine Masculine to catch up, and there he is, right? Coming in to offer you this. So in Divine Feminine's headspace, she knows that this is coming. Intuitively, she's ready to receive and accept this energy. All right. So what else is Divine Feminine thinking in her headspace, Spirit? What else is Divine Feminine thinking in her headspace about the Divine Masculine? Wow. Okay. So this was just at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled, and I was going to call it and say it, and I didn't. Clearly, Spirit wants me to say this. What is this? Give me a second, guys. I'm just waiting for a second. Yeah. Divine Feminine's done her healing. She's done the inner work. She knows. And she's ready to receive this successfully and victoriously. Yeah. She's ready to celebrate with you, Divine Masculine. In her headspace, she knows that this is coming, and she can feel the excitement too. She can feel the energy that this is coming in for her. She knows she's staying very positive in her headspace, manifesting the success of the union. And now it's being offered to her, and she's realizing it, right? And she knows it, and she's in a very positive headspace. She's manifested this, and she's ready to celebrate this union with you. Yeah. So Divine Masculines, if you're watching and you're like worried about how to approach your Divine Feminine, she is in a very happy, good space, in a very receptive space right now. So very good for you, Divine Feminines. And you're very much in your power too. You're very much in your power. You're standing strong in your divinity because you're coming out as the Queen of Cups and the 6 of Wands. Yeah. Good for you. Very good, positive, successful. I just heard yes. Like Divine Feminine will say yes to the Divine Masculine, because this card can represent yes, success, all of that stuff. She's ready to receive this successfully, Divine Masculines, if you are watching right now. So, what is Divine Feminine feeling in her heart space, Spirit? What is Divine Feminine feeling in her heart space right now? She's got the Hierophant. She's very wise. She's ascended to a higher level of, like, to the Queen of Cups energy is what I'm getting. So in her heart space, she's ready for commitment. This does represent commitment. Bottom of the deck, new beginnings. Under that, in her heart, we got the King of Cups. So matching pair for you guys. If you guys are both water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here too. That is a matching pair. But yeah, she's ready for this new beginning in her heart space. So you are ready to receive this, Divine Feminines. But you've also, like, the Hierophant is about higher levels of learning, ascension, wisdom. Like, you've attained this. You've learned to live through your heart chakra, and open up your heart chakra and not be so, like, closed off to, even if your Divine Masculine has deceived you, you've learned to overcome that. You've learned to stay in your power. And the green here, the heart chakra here too, like harnessing that. Okay, that's what wanted to come out. Harnessing, that's why I was like trying to tune into it so hard. All right, you're harnessing that energy of the heart chakra right now, okay? You are ready for this energy to come through, for you to be receptive to the Divine Masculine, because you have gone through an ascension and another awakening, right? You've learned, you've become wise, and you've learned to live through your heart center and be receptive instead of, instead of like attack mode, right? Where have you been? What are you doing? Why is he doing this? Blah, 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 all this stuff. No, you've learned how to be peaceful and wise. And that's how you are sitting in your heart space, Divine Feminines, which is beautiful. You've learned higher levels of learning. You've been going through the ascension process. You've been nurturing yourself, nurturing your heart space. And yeah, now you're ready for the truth. Okay, you are ready for the truth, and you know that this is coming, right? From your intuitive guidance, intuitive hits through the synchronicities that the universe has been providing you. That's why you've been holding the truth about this union so closely to your heart and your heart space. You haven't let it go. You've been, keeping positive, standing in your power, living through a place of love because you know that is what's coming in for you, right? And that's beautiful. And you're ready for this new beginning in your heart space. But Divine Feminine, Divine Masculines wants the truth, okay? Very strongly here. I just see how firmly that hand is holding on to that sword. She deserves and she wants the truth, and she's ready to hear the truth from you, okay? So we have Divine Masculine space, right? Him coming in to give the truth, and Divine Feminine's here saying, yes, I'm ready to receive the truth here. So beautiful, again, mirroring energy. A lot of swords too, Divine Masculine's energy, again, coming to tell you the truth about the lies maybe that he's withheld that caused the heartbreak. And they, again, are feeling that heartbreak too, very much is what I'm getting. Like if you guys are mirroring each other, which you are, twin flames always mirror each other, there's a lot of truth. I mean, there's a lot of hurt there for the Divine Masculines too. He had to go into separation mode, is what I'm getting, to heal himself and heal those childhood wounds. And yeah, he didn't tell you it, so it really caused you to feel deceived and deceptive, but just know he had to do it for him. And it wasn't really so much of that, it wasn't about you. It wasn't anything that you did. So know that, okay? It's not always about you, all right? It was about him and the emotions and the feelings and the hurt that he had to deal with from his past, past life stuff too, right? What comes up when we go through the ascension process, but childhood wounds very much so too. So Divine Masculine here is ready to give the truth. Divine Feminine is sitting there pretty wisely, waiting for it, ready to receive it, okay? So receptive energy and giving energy, beautiful. Giving and receiving energy is coming in. So how is Divine Feminine going to receive Divine Masculine? Sorry, my chair is super squeaky. It is an old chair. It is an antique that I refurbished. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups. Shit. Okay. Oh, okay. Divine Feminine is ready to leave the past behind. The emotional past that you both have together, Divine Masculine. She's ready to leave that behind and walk into from the Eight of Cups to the Ten of Cups. All right, she's ready to walk in to happiness with you. All right, so if you're watching this, Divine Masculines, Divine Feminine is very open and receptive right now. She's in that beautiful Queen of Cups energies, and the Divine Masculine is in his beautiful and loyal and trustworthy King of Pentacles energy. So even though it's not like a matching pair, it doesn't have to be a matching suit to be a perfect couple, right? But you guys are both in King and Queen, like court cards, which is what you want. Like, you don't just want all pages and stuff, because I mean, that just means like they're still kind of not at your level yet. But we have a king and we do have a queen. How beautiful and fitting, right? So, and he sees you as this beautiful esoteric, like very spiritual, in your power, fiery, energetic, very sexy, right? The divine, or the Queen of Wands, the very sexy, powerful energy, feminine energy, and that's how he sees you and feels about you in his heart. He's very, very attracted to you, okay, Divine Feminines? But yeah, Divine Feminine, like, you're ready for this, and it's what's coming for you, all right? He's ready to come in and move on to calmer waters with you, because you are his wish fulfillment. He's following his intuition towards you, all right, into this happiness. So what is the overall energy for this union Spirit, what is the overall energy for this union? Spirit, what are the overall energies? I'm going to get a few cards. What are the overall energies? Thank you for correcting me. All right, guys. Overall energies here. I love it. We have forward movement, right? Making the decision, fork in the road, but forward movement, leaving that behind, going for what they want, right? Seeing you in his future here, right? Following his intuition, seeing you. Where was that? Oh, we had it before, the Three of Wands. Oh, here it is again. Seeing you in his future. Passionate, new beginning, Ace of Wands, right? Going for it, coming in with that Page of Wands energy. He's holding that Ace of Wands, so it's a passionate, new beginnings, blossoming, budding energy. That's the energy that's between the both of you right now. And the other one that wanted to come out, the last one, the Ten of Pentacles. So you have the Ten of Pentacles here, which is the white picket fence, the happily ever after. All right, guys? So I'm going to leave it at that. I know this is like an hour and, yeah, an hour and 10 minutes here. Sorry about that, guys, but I'm going to leave it at that, okay? I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. Please like, share, and subscribe. I will leave my information in the description box below if you want to reach out. And follow me on Instagram. I want to get to know you better, sorry. And if you want to get to know me better, okay? So have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if this resonates, all right? Goodbye.